Welcome to Conversations with Celena, the podcast where we discover inspiration, motivation, and information to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Celena, aka Sunshine, and each week we'll dive into conversations with guests who share their testimonies, insights, and advice. We'll explore topics that uplift, encourage, and empower you to be the best version of yourself you can be. So tune in and let's have some fun while we explore all that life has to offer. Keep it smiling, sunshine, and let's go. Hey, sunshine. Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Celena. Woo, child. This is 2025 and we will thrive in 2025. Do you hear me? I'm so excited about tonight's episode. We are kicking this off with a 21-day challenge. Whew, and I'm out of breath, so I definitely need this challenge. But tonight's guest is returning. I'm sure that you all remember him. He is full of knowledge and energy, but his name is Steen. I call him Mike, and he is the owner and master trainer of TMW, the Mike Way LLC. He is the father of two amazing boys, MJ and Kingston. Mike has been a trainer for years after fitness miraculously saved his own life. Michael has saved so many lives in his short time being in business in the Tri-Cities, Washington. His biggest loser success to date, she lost 200 pounds in 10 months. There was no diets, no shortcuts, all work and creating a healthy relationship with food. His goal is to continue the fight against America's plaguing obesity problem. He offers in-person and virtual training with the same tenacity and passion in both services. He wins when his clients win. The right way is the Mike way. You can follow Mike on Facebook and Instagram to get the latest fitness kickstart challenge or inquire in-person or virtual training and accountability no matter where you live. All right, y'all. Well, welcome to the stage, Mr. Steen of the Mike Way.
Hello, everyone.
Hello there,
Celena.
Sir. Welcome back.
Good to see you again, babe. Hope all is well.
It is. I'm drinking my water.
Hey,
my friend that sent me this cup, she said, since it's in a Stanley cup, it tastes better. I said, girl, you crazy.
Hey, I think that was probably one of Stanley best commercials, too, because that's what it sounds like.
So I was reading your bio, and I know you're gonna get to her, but wow, the biggest loser was 200 pounds in 10 months. That is amazing.
That's her right there.
Oh, that's her, and she's still in the gym.
I'm a photo bomber. Now she's a trainer. Yeah, and we look good, strong, healthy.
Awesome. What was her start weight?
I think we started out at, before she got to me, she was at 476. She came to me at 406. We got down to 197.
Wow.
Yep. And right now, I think just after the holidays, I think she's sitting at about 206, maybe 207. But this detoxing, what we're about to do in this 21-day challenge, recalibrate everything and get her right back on schedule.
Well, come on, let's talk about this 21-day challenge. So you can introduce yourself or say anything that I left off, and then we can just jump right on into the challenge. And if you want to show us the gym and what's going on, you got the floor. If you see me go away, it's just because I'm giving you the floor and setting us up for reels, for me to do reels after this. So I'm still here if you don't see me on the screen. But I do have my ball. I got my mat down here on the floor, and I got my water, so I'm ready for my instructions.
Definitely, and your workout is already there for you. That's the good thing about the being online with it. Your workouts are available for you to do at any time during the day. The way that the 21-day challenge is set up, you don't have to guess. It tells you what to do every day for 21 days. It tells you what to eat, when to eat, how to eat, what time to eat. You have a grocery list. Basically what we did was take the guesswork out. I know when people see it and when you hear the word detox, you think oh my God, he's taking everything away from me. If we weren't so emotionally attached to food, I don't think we would feel that way. Because as me and you spoke about earlier, once you start to break down the ingredients and what the real master plan is, you know what I mean? And what we're talking about as far as how countries control their population, that's scary. You know what I mean? That our country has chosen food. So the 21-day challenge, like I said, basically, I give you all of the instructions. I check in with you 2 or 3 times a week just to make sure that you're on track. I ask that you post your videos. The way that it's set up on a website is you have to complete day 1 to get day 2. And I can see if you only done day 1 and you skipped day 2 and day 3 and then you came back on day 5, like, well, I'm going to come talk to you. I'm going to come see you. Hey, you only got 2 days out of 7. That kind of brings our, you know what I mean, our opportunity for great results down. I think when people go into this with an open mind and I tell people you want to forget everything that you've heard because like I said, it's something that I had never done before. But once I done it, the feeling that I took from it, it allowed me to be okay with it. It allowed me to understand, like I said, what foods were bad for me, what foods didn't agree with my system, etc. The detox, like I said, if you keep an open mind, I've had people lose 22 pounds in a week. I think my smallest loser was like 7 pounds, and they weren't moving. They was just eating the food the way that I asked them to eat. So like I said, it's a very strict diet. It's kind of close to the Daniel fast. If you have a religious background or you have any understanding of the Daniel fast, it's close to the Daniel fast. Like I said, it gives you an opportunity to see what foods agree and disagree with your system. All your workouts will be posted for you. You'll get an upper body, you'll get a lower body, and you'll get an ab. You'll get an ab workout as well on Saturday. What else am I missing? Where's this pop at? Ask that right quick. My apologies. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
So this is the app right here.
I'm gonna have you start on that on a stepper, buddy, right here. Yep.
If
Give me
y'all
10.
could see it, but that's the app. So there's an app for us to go on that gives us all the instructions of what to do and how to do it.
Yep. All your workouts, like I said, all your workouts are there. All of the instructions you need, how many sets, how much time you should be doing the workouts. Each week the workouts get harder. So the first week you may start off with 30 seconds of work with a 30-second recovery. The second week you may have 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. By the end of it, I think it's like a 45-15. So really, really, really pushing yourself. Like I said, when people approach it with that open mind in a attack manner, I think the results are overwhelming because you went into it not really expecting anything, but you gave your all. And I feel like that's the recipe for bringing back the most results. I also ask that while you're going through it, use that app. Reach out to your trainers. You have an opportunity to reach out to us all day and night. Hey, Mike, I'm struggling with this. What could I do? Hey, Maggie, I need a food substitute. I can't eat no more cucumbers. We understand that. You know what I mean? So like I said, that's your opportunity to find different avenues and find different foods that you might like that will, once again, help expedite your results.
Thank you, Fanny. Do you have any questions, baby girl? Ask the questions while we got the expert on the line. So, I think for me, it's really like accountability. Like you start out the gate ready and pumped and so enthused about the journey. And sometimes you just overdo it those first 3 days, 1 week or whatever. And then before you know it, you kind of like fall back into the old habits and old ways of doing things. So this is good that, if I find, or anyone that's in the challenge find themselves struggling, that you all are available to reach out to say, hey, you know, what's a substitute? What can I do? Or just to encourage, because, you know, sometimes you need that cheerleader in the background saying you can do anything for 21 days.
Right, and every day we're going to be posting as well. Like I said, today I did my workout. I got some videos that I'll upload for y'all later just to kind of let y'all know that I did check in today. Tomorrow I'll get my cardio in. While I'm getting my cardio in, I'll most likely hop on the website and say, hey, I know you see me moving. Do you plan to move? You know what I mean? Like I said, the objective is not to, I don't consider myself a forceful trainer. I give people enough information to be successful. What you do with that information, that's the kicker. And like I said, I've been doing this for almost 10 years now, and the research is there. The results are there. So I really, excuse me, I don't feel like it's anything that I'm selling per se, because I feel like it's life. If you really dig into what's being told and what's being sold to you, then you'll see that, okay, he does know what he's talking about. Like we talked about the inflammation, we talked about the mucus. All of those things are going to be removed from your system for those 21 days. So if I'm being honest with you, you have certain people who may be 15 pounds away from diabetes or 20 pounds away from getting off some medicine. This 21-day challenge, I can give you 15 or 20 pounds, once again, if you open up your mind and do the work.
So explain to us, you were telling me earlier about, was it the circulation?
Yes.
Explain that to us again.
So we were talking about sleeping and how at night, tossing and turning, etc., not really able to get a good night's rest. I was telling her that when people tell you, yeah, man, you shouldn't go to bed like that, there's actual science behind that. If you're eating too close to you going to bed, then you're never giving your digestive system an opportunity to rest. So when your body is supposed to be repairing your cells and refueling your energy, it's actually working overtime. Your digestive system works so hard to process all of this terrible food they are feeding us. Like I said to you, I know I sound repetitive when I say it, but I understand it. This is coming from someone who had their gallbladder taken out when they were 16. You know what I mean? Like, if I knew what I knew now, that would have never happened. And I really feel like, as crazy as it sounds, had I got into this profession fast enough and was able to get my hands on my mother, then I saved my mother from a heart attack and she'd still be here. I really feel that food is that important. I really, with my understanding of it right now, for what it's doing to us. Look at it. Right now, America leads the world in childhood obesity and adult obesity. But everybody still thinks it's okay to bond over food.
Because everything is over food. The baby shower, the wedding, the holidays, everything is
I'm gonna get her on that. She's just got cardio. Crystal could hop on any one of them for her first 15. 15. Yeah, she knows 15. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
No, I want her. Hey, guy, ain't you recovering? Get on the bike right there. That bike say assault, and you recovering from an injury. You get on the assault bike. I'm sorry. I got a lady, man. She tweaked her little hamstring. I tell her to get on the bike. She get on the hardest bike in the building. You're going to be laying on the floor with your butt in the air again, talking about my hamstring. My hamstring. So, yeah.
But I was saying, yeah, we do everything around food, the baby showers, the wedding, the holidays, the birthdays, anything and everything, what we bringing to eat, what's on the menu. And the thing about it is we know that what we're eating, we can't even pronounce. So why would you eat something that you can't pronounce only to find out later that it's plastic?
Wow. or a dye or
something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the big thing is just giving you an opportunity to see the ingredients in your food, give you an opportunity to feel less inflamed, give you an opportunity to feel less mucus. Like I said, once I started to feel those things, I was already a high-performing athlete. And I feel like, man, had I had any knowledge of this diet, I would have been even a better athlete. Like if you pay attention to the people who actually make it to that next level or make it to the big leagues, those people parents are paying for a personal trainer and a dietitian from high school all the way until they make it.
Mm-hmm.
What you put in your body is what comes out.
Is we pay less thinking that we're saving money buying junk food, but in the end, you got all these health issues that cost way more than the fruits and the vegetables. I mean, everything is expensive now, even the junk food, the crackers, it don't even matter. Stuff that used to be cheap, it's not even cheap anymore. But back then, it's like that's what we thought. You know, we purchase things that were less expensive thinking that we were saving money, and then on the back end we're buying bigger clothes because you got to pay more for the 2X, 3X, 4X, and you over here with diabetes, heart attack, stroke, and all these different things like that. And so it makes sense, and we've heard it before, but it's that really opening up our mind, like you said, and taking it one day at a time. And sometimes we want to do it all overnight. And as soon as we slip up and eat something or do something or not do something, we're so hard on self that we'll be like, see, I just keep trying it and it just will never work. But that's not the way to do it. It's like, get right back on. You know what I mean? If you slip, get right back on.
The beautiful thing about the 21-day challenge, if you can get through those first 3 days, if you get off that diet, I ain't gonna have to tell you nothing. Your stomach gonna flip so bad that you gonna be like, okay, I don't know what was in whatever that was I ate, but I don't want it no more. Like legit, when you take that stuff out of your stomach, man, and you put something in there, your stomach swell up so bad, full of all those gases and all of that stuff. People, man, like I said to you, I've done everything that I asked y'all to do. I've done personally so I can feel it, so I can be able to explain it to you. I can tell you on day 3, you're gonna feel like this. On day 5, you're gonna feel like that. On day 7, this is where, you know what I mean? So like I said to you, as long as people are taking advantage of the coaching, reaching out and not just feeling like they out there on an island alone, then I think we're all successful. If you don't take advantage of it, then middle of the night, a Snickers might end up in your pillowcase. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, here go my transparent moment. In December, because I feel like when you become transparent and you're willing to put it out there and not be ashamed of where you are and what you're doing, you know, it helps. As long as you try to hide things, it's like, I don't know, it does something when you're hiding. So my
transparent, it'll always find you.
Huh?
It'll always find you.
It always finds you. Yeah.
Even
in the middle of the night with the Snickers in the pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in December, I went to the doctor and I got on a scale and I was like 250. And I was thinking, oh my God, how did I get to 250? It's just being over here and having that emotional attachment to food. So I started cutting back and stuff. And so when I got, because you have to weigh in for this 21-day challenge. So I got on the scale. And so I was already down to 238. And so that right there is encouraging, but it's like, I want to keep going. So I need that accountability. I need that community to be connected to say, hey, you know, and then, you know, Mike just said, if he don't hear from you, if you skip day 2 or whatever you over there doing or not doing, he's going to check in on you. So it just helps keep you like moving forward because you know you have that accountability partner. So that's my transparent moment, 250 to 245 to now 238. So
I ask you this. The feeling of that scale going down, is that greater than the euphoria of the foods that you feel make you feel good when you're feeling bad?
I think it's more so than just,
you took too long.
No. It's more so than just the scale. No, I'm saying because I have the mental fog going on too. So I have the mental fog going on, and then the bloated, feeling that I have, and then the inflammation. So
Right. So when all that goes down, that feeling better than the psych feeling that you get from the comfort food? That's what I'm asking.
I think that feeling is better. I was just trying to explain that it wasn't just the one thing. It's the inflammation, it's the brain fog, it's all of those things that I want to reduce so that I can feel better. But what is it that triggers your brain to go back to that? Is it just because that's what you've known for so long?
Chemicals and marketing. Chemicals and marketing. The chemicals in the food that you eat keep you coming back. The late night commercials when you're supposed to be asleep keep you coming back. You know what I mean? Like it's a suggestion thing. You know what I mean? Like I remember certain things. I'm one of those people who I'm when I like something, I like everything about it. So I'm probably gonna go buy everything like it. You know what I mean? So like I said to you, if polo is my thing and a polo commercial come on, now I'm in the polo store, right? Same way with the food. And it's even worse with the food because like I said, you got childhood memories tied to some of that. So it go even deeper than just I could afford it.
Yeah. And then they say how addictive sugar is.
Man, one time I heard, man, and I'll do my research, but they say sugar 1 molecule away from cocaine. Like that's how addictive it is. And I'm gonna send everybody that's in the challenge, I'm gonna send them this podcast. It's an 1.5 hour long podcast, but it talks about gut health, the microbiomes, the effects of sugar, all of that. I'm gonna send it to y'all. But in America, drinks account for 18% of the energy and calories intake of a day. Sugary drinks. That's crazy.
Yeah, I really don't want to drink my calories. I'd rather eat my calories and drink my calories. It's
exactly.
Crucial to me to have soft drinks because we don't even buy soft drinks.
Yeah, but you have to think though, babe. It's not just soft drinks. These people are drinking coffees from Starbucks that's 1,500 calories because it's got 32 creams and sugars in it. You know what I mean? So, like I said to you, people think that just because it's liquid, it carries no. That's a lie. 3, 2, let's go. So, like I said, man, once America starts to part ways with some of the things that has us emotionally attached and socially attached, we're gonna always be like this. People are gonna see me coming through with a 21-day challenge and be like, "Hey, he come with that BS again." And it's far from that. I'm trying to extend your life. But if you look at it and you emotionally attached to Funyuns and burgers and all of that, then when you see me coming, you're gonna hate to see me coming.
Yeah. And so I have seen comments and people have heard people make comments of like, well, you're going to die from something. Like we all going to die. But the thing about it is you can have the quality of life and the longevity that goes with it. Yes, we're all going to die, but would you rather have a healthier, longer life or die at 45 years old, you know, because you didn't take care of yourself? So it's like the people that really don't want to try, they'll throw something like that at you in a minute. Like, I got to die from something. That's like the smokers that don't want to give it up. You know, I got to die from something because they don't want to remove that emotional attachment from it.
Right. That, like I said, that to me, that was my defining moment. You know what I mean? After losing my mother, I think my emotional attachment to food really died because nobody took the time to really put their love and heart into it. So, like I said to you, it's hard to get me at everybody's house and sit down and eat your food because I come from a house where everything that hit the table was amazing. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm hoping that through these challenges, I'm able to reach people who see the significance of the feeling. There's nothing more important than how you feel. And that's why I was asking you, did it feel better to have the chips or did it feel better to drop 12 pounds since you went to the doctor and feeling way more mobile, way more, you know what I mean, way better energy. I was wondering which one of those felt better.
This fit on the way down feels better. I'm still not there because, like, let me show you. Like this leg. Hold on. So, like, let me see Tamaya's comment. Tamaya said Mike has a squad with him this time around.
Oh yeah, it's not just me. We got backup.
Yeah, so this leg right here is still swollen. You can see, like, I just put a compression sock on it. So I'm on the road to really feeling better and stuff. But I just was curious as to why, you know, I've been down this road before, and I just constantly find it so much easier. Seem like it when I get stressed, instead of taking a walk, it's just you go right there and you go get the chips or whatever. So, and that doesn't, now that I'm thinking about it, you feel so bad after you eat it, not just physically, but just about yourself. Like, dang,
Yes.
I know I shouldn't have ate that whole bag of chips, because most of us don't go put just a handful and just eat that little bit and that's it. Like, you eating the whole bag, you bring the whole bag from the kitchen to wherever, the living room, the office, and you just eat. You just do this.
Yes, exactly. And once again, we talked about this too. The American idea of everything has to be fast, everything has to be convenient. I think that's another reason. Like I said, nobody sits down at the table to have dinner even anymore. That used to be a time where you ate your food kind of slow. Now everybody's in a rush. The faster you eat your food, the less likely your body is to digest it properly and absorb the nutrients. So, like I said, man, and we at work. Work tell you only got 15 minutes on your break, so you about to go scarf down a 12-inch. In 15 minutes, that's big. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we back to the top. My main focus is to make sure that I'm reaching people in that manner. Like I said, Lasana, when you finish with your medical leave, we'd love to have you, and make sure that when you do come through, bring your list of limitations so we can make sure we cater it to you. I think that's another big thing. When you go through the guided workouts, it won't just be one level of workouts. One of them will be for a beginner, and the other one will be for people who are a little bit more advanced. So that's another, you know what I mean, thing that's good about the online guided workouts.
Okay. Yeah, because, like, my balance, I think I told you this before, like, sometimes it's like my balance is off with having the neuropathy and stuff in my legs. And I'm a lot better than what I used to be, but it's still, it keeps me from being able to do some of the things like everybody else. So I definitely have to do modified of certain things, you know. So
I got a quick question on the neuropathy. It's a circulation blood flow thing, right? No?
Neurology, the nervous system.
So is it
Most
damaged
people
nerves?
that have most people that have neuropathy is from diabetes. Mine is not. So some of them, they classify it as like idiopathic neuropathy. And that's when they don't really know what caused it.
Okay. Stay with this. Okay. So I wanna look in that too, man. Like you were saying, I'm gonna send you something that has the magnesium, the zinc, and what else? I think it was magnesium, calcium, and zinc in one little supplement. I'm gonna send it to you. It's supposed to be like one of the better absorbing ones as far as getting as much out of it as you should.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else? I know that you were going to give us a synopsis of the 21 day, and you did that, letting everyone know like what to expect from it, what to expect from the app, what to expect from the team, what to expect from you, and how to come in it with an open mind. Is there anything else that you wanted to share?
I also would say, like, just from time to time, just possibly go over to the Mike Way and maybe look at one of the blogs or just something like that. Like I said, if you can't afford it and you just need a daily dose of fitness, you know what I mean? Head over and read into some of the things that we have going. We're constantly putting information out there, the latest, greatest information as far as diet and working out and exercise. So, like I said, if I can say anything, if you something that you can't do now, try to follow closely to see some of the announcements and some of the things that we have going throughout the year. There's always some type of deal, steal, or something like that.
And that's when you have a passion about something, because we talked about this before. Like, you know that you have a passion for something when you do it at no charge. You know what I mean? When you're just giving the information out, and then it's almost like when it's time, those people will come back and not just be observing, but a paid customer, because they see your consistency, they see your passion, they hear the knowledge that you have. I mean, I learn stuff every time I talk to you. I'm like, dang, I didn't know that, you know? So I appreciate you being the subject matter expert in this health and wellness, because you're giving us longevity. And that's something money can't even buy. So,
and to be honest with you, like I said to you, I feel like we get people living longer. It boosts the quality of life. It boosts their output. You know what I mean? It increases their input, so there's more output. Because like I said, right now, one of my big things, and I'm gonna kind of close with this. Before I had my first son, I was on that other side of the scale. I went and the doctor was like, "Hey man, you got high cholesterol." I had to Google it. Like, did he just tell me I had high cholesterol? I thought I was still fine, right? But I wasn't. So I dove into it. I started working out, and that wasn't it. You know what I mean? It wasn't just about the working out. It wasn't until that I started to really dig into the food side of this game that I really got the body I wanted, and then I made it into a career. So, like I said to people, if I could teach you anything, let me teach you how to eat. Even if I don't teach you how to work out, if I could teach you how to eat, we live longer.
Wow, that is powerful. That is powerful. Well, thank you so much for being on here again. I didn't even take myself off the screen like I had planned to, so I could get some footage, because you over there a working man.
Oh yeah, they now it's piling in here.
Oh, I see.
And
Well,
then I got
thank you
my
so
adults
much.
about to transition out. So, like I said, hopefully, to be honest with you, let's me and you will talk after this, because you're in this. I'll probably visit back next week, another day later in the week.
Okay.
Talk about your results, talk about where you at and what's expected of you.
Sounds good to me. All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Woo, child. Let's see here. Let me put myself. So I was ready for this. I had my ball and my pad, because I thought he was gonna put me to work while we was on live. I think last time we actually did do that, but this time, you know, you have to be accountable to yourself sometimes before you can go out and be trying to help everybody else. So I was ready. Had my water in my Stanley. They say it tastes better in the Stanley. And the exercise ball, and y'all see my little shaker, my vibration plate. I got the vibration plate. I cannot stay on that thing very long. I just knew I was going to be vibrating back for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Oh no, I cannot stay on it very long at all. I get on there, I shake a little bit, and off I go, because I got to work myself up. And so that's really what it's all about. You can't just dive in, and you can, but for me, I think I've just did that so many times that now I'm taking my time. And like I said, from 250 to 238, and that's hard to say in front of like however many people are going to hear this. It's hard to admit where you are and how you've let yourself go. Because basically that's what it is. I'm working from home. I don't be out and about. Y'all know I used to be live somewhere all the time, and now I'm just in the house. So I'm not really going live like I used to. But and it's wintertime. It's probably like 12 degrees out there, if not 4. It might be 4 degrees. I don't know. cold is what it is. So then that kind of keeps me snuggled up inside. But even then, I don't want to be snuggled up and inflamed and bloated and hurting and gassy and all of that stuff. Like, I don't care. I need to get this off of me, because just like we said, you want to live a life of longevity. And he was trying to cut me off when he said, do you feel better, losing the weight, or do you feel better binging on the food? And I wasn't trying to say I felt better binging on the food, but the food has been my friend for so long and my go-to for so long. And it still gives you that temporary happy feeling. And then you crash on it. And then you feel guilty because it wasn't feeding your body the way that it needed to, because it was nothing but junk. That's it, junk. So the guilt is definitely there. And I just hope that when February comes, we still having this conversation. And then when March comes, we still having this conversation. And then when April comes, we're still having this conversation. But in the meantime, I'm taking one day at a time. One. And I made it through. Today is the 6th. So 6 days, I've been watching what I eat. And I don't mean watching it as I eat it, everything except the kitchen sink. That ain't what I'm talking about. I mean being mindful of what I'm putting in my body, and it has not been junk food. And that's why the pounds are falling off, is because it don't know. Listen, ask Gigi. Ask Gigi. I'm forever eating some rice, just constantly eating rice, cheese, butter, just nothing. Just ain't getting no kind of benefit. Okay, if I had a little bit of rice and the protein, the salmon, the whatever, the chicken, then the broccoli, the Brussels sprouts, the cabbage, whatever, then that would be balanced. I just go in and get me a bowl, because I keep some basmati rice cooked. Joshua loves rice, but his body can deal with that. He eats the portion, the meat. I ain't gonna lie and say the vegetable, but the meat and the rice. So, But yeah, I am so excited, y'all. I can't even hardly contain myself. I'm happy to be back doing lives. I'm happy to be back. Oh, somebody done commented. I ain't even see it. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Mama Ruby. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You had a birthday on yesterday. How you feeling? What did y'all do? Mama Ruby had a birthday, child. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You can always go back and watch it, though. It's okay that you missed it. I'm still here. But yeah, so I'm excited. Y'all, please forgive me. I tried to post a Monday motivation, and I realized that it did not post this morning. So, but it should be posted now. I'm going to go back and double check now that I'm offline. Sometimes things just don't work the way that it's supposed to. But this 21-day challenge, it's going to work the way it's supposed to, and it's going to do. Did they surprise you? I'm going to have to call you. Yeah, so this 21-day challenge, it is going to work the way that it's supposed to. We will make it through 21 days. I'm locked, loaded, and ready. And so just losing from 250 to 238 already, I'm excited. And telling that, like I've told my weight in the group, because we have a group, and it's not a private group, but telling it like to everybody. I was 250 pounds in December. Then 245, and now 238. I got to keep going now, because I done just spilled the whole beans. And I don't even feel embarrassed. That's the best part about it. When you get older, you don't worry yourself about what people think and what folks have to say. It is what it is. And child, I just need to get it in shape. All these thighs. All these thighs. Well, thank y'all so much for joining on this marvelous Monday night. I will see you all probably Wednesday. We'll be checking in and sharing videos of the challenge and stuff. So y'all stay tuned. Jump on the challenge. Like Mike said, go over and look at some of the videos, some of the blogs, the recipes, the routines, all of the things that will help you become better and live a life of longevity, happy, healthy, and whole. All right. Y'all go share a smile and spread some sunshine. Mwah. Keep it smiling, sunshine. Until next time, we're going to thrive in 2025.